Well, good morning, everybody. It's a brand new day here on Sugar Cube Creek. I've accidentally left my other camera at home this morning, and so I guess whatever footage I get with my camera or my phone is going to have to do today. Today is day 3 of my I want to say fishing vacation, but it's just a weekend. I haven't had much chance to really fish this year because I just wasn't feeling well, and so today's day 3. I've been spending all 3 days sturgeon fishing. Day 1, I caught one really little fish, hooked up with a couple others and lost them. Day 2, I landed a 6-foot fish. Let's say 5 foot. It was between 5 and 6. I lost a 5-foot fish. I caught like a 12-inch fish, and had a few other. I had another hookup and I lost it. It jumped right in my lap, and a few other bites and stuff. But it's been real tough fishing. It's August 27th today, and the water's warm, the fish are there, but unfortunately there's an influx of literally thousands of little tiny sturgeon that are, between a foot long and 2 feet long, and those fish, I'm not really gearing up to catch those fish, so they are very difficult to hook, and I don't want to hook them. I just want them to stay away. But anyway, day 3, I am going into a new spot that I have hit a few times when the weather is warm, and I'm going to see how that goes. So here's my boat this morning. This is the it's a Sportsman's Warehouse model, but it's actually a Panther, an Outcast Panther. And so same old thing, see if I can get into some. Okay, I've got a pretty big fish on here. I don't have my other camera. This fish is dragging me out of the hole. Yeah, this fish is a pretty good fish. When it took it started yanking me right off of the spot that I was trying to stay on with my flippers, and now he's taking me 100 yards downriver. I wish I had my other camera. Doggone it, I haven't seen him yet. He hasn't jumped. The only pictures I'm going to get is probably a picture of him on my lap, so I'm gonna shut this off for just a minute. Okay, the fish is really big. It's at least 8 feet, and he's a dangerous one. He's trying to spin around me. He's trying to spin the line around my legs. I'm having to keep my legs out of the water when he's close. He has jumped real close to the boat. This is just a dangerous fish. I've seen some like this before, and they can be difficult fish to get in. They can be dangerous fish to get in. So this one's gonna be a toughie. Oh man, I've got my drag down pretty tight on him. I wish I had my camera mount, that I don't. I'm just gonna have to get what I get here. Oh, he just surfaced right beside me. He just surfaced right beside me, and almost hit the boat with his tail. This is a dangerous fish. Okay, he pulled me into some trees, and I got my motor on and I'm dragging him, trying to get him back out to where I can deal with him out here in the open a little better. It's a really, really big fish. He is really pitching a stink right now. This fish is pissed off about that motor. I turned it off. Oh, this fish is big and he's heavy, and he's got a lot of fighting skills. This fish is kind of a mean one. He's using everything in the book to get me throwed off here. There's his nose. That is a big, big fish. That is a whopper of a fish. Okay, this is a huge fish. Huge, huge, huge fish. All right, I turned that fish loose. That was a dangerous fish. That fish knew what he was up to. He was a nasty, nasty fish. That thing was trying to wrap my legs. He was trying to breach and land on the boat. He was ignorant. That was a dangerous fish. I do not recommend anybody going after that fish with a kayak or a pontoon. That is a nasty fish. Oh my God. I can't believe that fish. I think I'm gonna rest for a minute, and then I'm gonna go back up into that hole and see if I can find something that isn't quite so ignorant. Okay, I got fish number 2 on, and this one's a big one too. He breached right off the bat and jumped, tried to throw the hook, and he couldn't. And then he came at me and tried to get some slack in the line. Now we've kind of settled into a fight mode here. I got my leg up on the foot peg, and this fish is heading for upstream, some kind of an upstream hidey hole or some dang thing. I don't know if this fish is quite as big as the last one, but from what I saw of him when he jumped, I know he's over 6 foot, probably more in the 7 foot range. It's a super nice fish. I think after this fish is done, I'm probably going to call it a day. This is wearing me out, trying to do both, handle the fish and the camera. Oh, that's a big fish. He's been living in fairly shallow water. He's really dark colored. That's a good sized fish right there. He's not near as big as the other one was, but this is a big fish. Well, I'm on my way out. I'm just getting ready to hit the dock here in just a couple minutes. This might be my last sturgeon video for a while. I've got to get busy with doing some hunting stuff. I've got to get some shooting done. I've got to get some scouting done. And I ended up with 2 fish today that were just super fish. One was over 8, one was over 7, and I just couldn't ask for anything better than those two fish. They were awesome. And I did it in 3 hours. Two big fish like that in 3 hours. They were spectacular fish. I can't emphasize enough how happy I am to have met those two fish. I hope to meet them again someday. That bigger one was kind of ignorant. He's definitely something. He's someone that a first-time person shouldn't mix with. That fish is mean. He's got some skills that he's learned that are just not good. They're not good at all. But anyway, I'm pulling up here to the dock, and I'm gonna get out, and this is gonna conclude my 3rd day of sturgeon fishing. I caught, I guess, 5, which isn't very good. That's normally just a day's run for me, but the first 2 days were real tough, and this one made up for it. So I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm gonna get my boat into the dock here, and I'm gonna head home. So I'll see you on Sugar Cube Creek.